Do y'all find it weird that in 2011 with the Jaden Smith film called Karate Kid that it's kung fu and not karate despite it being in China and karate being Japanese and it's just a little strange. And what's also a little strange is Dhar Mann's new video called Kung Fu Master Discovers Orphan is Karate Prodigy. I'm not sure how this is strange particularly, but let's have a look, shall we?
Doctor, help!
What's wrong with him?
Patient is dying of boredom.
Let me guess, nothing new to watch on Netflix.
Doctor, you gotta hurry. The boredom is killing him.
I need his phone. I'm prescribing NordVPN.
How's that gonna...
Okay, that's a very weird way to advertise your sponsor. Could you imagine if I if I shot someone and then they're slowly dying in pain and then I said, "Today's sponsor is NordVPN, guys." That's so weird.
In other regions.
So I can watch those British shows that...
Get the cross. This man needs to stay dead.
Hey, Shrimp, where's my lunch money? There it is.
Don't you know stealing is dangerous? Especially for little smelly shrimps like you?
Listen, I know us Asians are relatively small most of the time, but that gotta be racist. And to call us smelly, that's also racist. Dhar Mann, I'm not sure what kind of direction you're heading to, but it's not looking good, buddy.
Okay, that's $8.25. I'm so sorry, sweetie. No more credits. Do you have cash? It's $8.25. I'm sorry.
You just have money.
Hey,
Don't even think about it, nerd. Nobody wants to see you on stage pretending to be tough, especially when they can see a real tough guy like me.
First of all, I don't understand the 80s stereotypes of bullies and catchphrases used in modern ages because that's the least intimidating thing that you can ever say or do. And second of all, if this is in middle school, this is the least intimidating bully. And even if it was in elementary, I feel like I could pick him off because I'm like 5'5", but I'm not gonna let him bully me. And also, I'm not gonna blame the kid actor. I'm mostly blaming Dhar Mann for this horrendous writing.
orphan boy!
How much of a loser do you have to be to pick on the orphan boy? That's like the equivalent of me picking on a wheelchair boy and saying, haha, he can't walk.
Hi! Good, Jonathan. Now, Sandy, when you get aggressive like that, you open yourself up to attack. Okay, let's see it again. Fight! Good. Again.
Is this a kung fu class? Because why is there only 2 students? Because I know that I've never taken a kung fu class, but I know there's at least more than 2 students. And why is there a Jackie Chan poster on the wall? That's just a little corny.
Hey!
I have an interesting opposition when it comes to bullying because when bullying happens, you should probably tell them. I know that makes you look like a snitch, but like that's a better option than going full on fight mode because when you go full on fight mode, then one, you're going to get probably expelled from the school with the bullies or without the bullies, and two, you will have a criminal record, so that's not a good idea. I mean, sure, it's not a good thing that people think you're a snitch, but that's better than just going fist first,
Fletcher, where have you been? School got out 20 minutes ago.
I know, I'm sorry about that. I got here as fast as I could.
Well, if you sweep as fast as you walk, we're gonna be here all night. So let's go and get to work.
So, assuming this is the USA, this means that he has to be at least 14 years older or higher to be working this young, and which means that he's in middle school, and which also means that his bullies are in middle school too. So, if that's the case, then he has to be a first year student or second year or a third year, I don't know. And that means the bullies are the least intimidating villains I ever seen. And if I ever caught them lacking in the locker room, they better not drop that soap.
What?
Did you pack any food for me?
Why? You didn't eat your lunch? Didn't I give you $3 this morning? What did you spend it on, you little brat? Huh? If you don't start eating your lunch, they're gonna think I'm a bad foster dad and take you away. Then I will lose my monthly check. Is that what you want, huh?
I mean, yeah, it's better than you, brother. Because if they take him away to CPS or somewhere like an orphanage, it's better than what you have to offer.
You want this?
If this man was a social media influencer, we need to cancel him because he just took a bite of a sandwich what had like 80% of its consonants inside of it and then eat it and then didn't share with the starving orphan boy and then threw in the trash. That's got to be the most disrespectful thing you can ever do to someone.
Flawless victory.
Hey, quit daydreaming and get back to work. Let me give you a little advice. You are a scrawny little nobody. So no matter what you do, you're not gonna be a ninja or a samurai or a black belt, okay? But you know what you could do? Get me a clean floor. You can start with this.
I understand you want him to get back to work, but do you have to be that rude that you had to crush his dreams? I mean, what if he did want to become a samurai? Which is a little weird to say in the 21st century. But what if he did want to become a black belt in kung fu or karate? Like, do you have to be that pathetic to be so mean to your own foster son? That's just very rude. I hope this guy gets CPS. That also has to be the most weakest kick I ever seen in cinema. Unless this man has brittle bones disease, then I'll excuse it.
Not bad. But you could use a little guidance. You're welcome to come in if you like.
I get you're shy, but why are you running? He's offering you a deal.
Don't even think about it. I knew I should have never taken in scrawny little orphan like you.
Call CPS. If this man isn't willing to spend a dime on food for you, call CPS. I have no idea why you staying there, boy.
Hey, kid, give me your money. Now.
I don't have any money.
I do.
What? You want some, old man?
Why were both of them there? I could understand the red shirt guy for being there, but it looks like he was just spawn camping to wait for the little kid to come in. And why was the kung fu teacher there? I'm not really sure, unless he was following the Karate Kid, which is a little strange, I'm not gonna lie.
You alright? I see you outside my dojo every day. I'd be happy to teach you self-defense, if that's what you want. Would you like that?
I don't have any money.
Don't worry about that. You just show up tomorrow after school, okay?
All right.
Don't worry, little broski. I know you don't have any money, so you can offer me up some special payments like my other students. Just letting you know, I'm on top.
Go put it on. We'll get started. Ready? Punch!
Wait a minute, they're all different belt levels. Like, the guy on the left is a red belt, the girl in the middle is a purple belt, and the one on the right is our main character has a white belt. So, how is this fair if he goes sparring with them? Unless they're doing just punches and side kicks and whatever, then I'll excuse it.
Hard work of learning martial arts.
Yeah.
You a fan?
Oh, yeah. He's the best. I want to be just like him someday, acting and performing my own stunts. But
What?
no, it's just that'll never happen for someone like me.
You're right. It would never happen if that's what you believe. But if you believe you can be the next Jackie Chan, then you can do it. Because anything you believe you can achieve, if you work hard.
You know, even though I hear this in every media, I don't believe this is actually bad for Dhar Mann to put this in. Even though it is overused in media, it's actually not a bad message. And although it's a good message, I also feel like it could be a bad message potentially, because I have a feeling if a particular person that has problems in life goes to become a mass murderer, I feel like they're gonna do it now because they heard that if they work hard and believe they can do it, they're gonna do it. And that's obviously not a good thing.
I'll give you a ride.
This is the place.
I thought you had to go home. You live here?
Well, no. I work here.
Aren't you a little young to be working?
No time to explain. I gotta get going. Thanks for the ride.
Where have you been? Who's gonna do the work? Let's go. I don't want to hear that.
I don't get these Dhar Mann MCs, cause you have this foster dad that's clearly verbally abusive, not willing to give you money, and is stealing your food, and then you have this other one that's clearly the better option, but I'm only assuming that he's staying here is because this guy has an arcade and TV.
What was that noise? Huh? How many times have I told you to give up on the stupid little dream you have of being in the movies? It ain't happening for... You see what you did? Now you're gonna pay for that.
Look, I get that you're mad that he broke your vase, but like, do you really have to slap him? That's a little cold, and he even slapped him so hard that he fell asleep. And I don't like the "it's his dreams" one, because one, you should really think realistically about your job application and not go for like something too extreme. Like if you want to be a basketball player, of course you can be, but you shouldn't aim for it. You should focus on your education.
Why you keep showing up late, huh? Oh, that's where you have been? Wasting your time trying to be a karate man? So let's see. So, you any good at karate? Of course you're not.
My sensei says I'm doing pretty good.
Oh yeah?
He's nice.
Pretty good? Okay, let's see it. Come on, tough guy. If you're doing so good, then fight me.
Excuse me, sir, but are you trying to fight a child? And isn't the teacher teaching kung fu, not karate? How can you mess that up?
You want her, Fletcher? You have to go through me.
Hey, I got no beef with you, man. Fletcher, get back to work.
I'm not leaving him here alone with someone like you.
Someone like me? What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. Do we have a problem?
No, no problem.
Good. I think these gentlemen would like to talk to you.
Two conveniently timed moments where the kung fu teacher defends Fletcher from abuse and these two Craigslist cops arresting this man.
Any food for me, mister? Mister?
Anyways, yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. The Karate Kid becomes a master of Kung Fu, and the shopkeeper of the arcade is now homeless. So yeah, a really happy ending. With that being said, this is the end of the video, and I really hope you liked this because this took a longer time than I thought, and I really like making this video because I like making fun of Dhar Mann sometimes. But hey, this is the end. Thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and with that being said, I'll return back to the graves to tell more stories. Goodbye.